teams, but the other will be going straight through to that top 4 here in IEM Cologne. Crowd on the Laxus waiting for them. Who's faster? Who's fitter? Who's up for the task? It's time to see. Simple fighting deep down B, and the rest of his team wait at the back of the site. Simple. Flash does nothing there. Absolutely nothing. Free kill to SunPayus, the star of the show for Movistar Riders. The all players battle. And Simple comes out ahead, but he is dead. And Movistar, if they creep into this B site, that's exactly what NaVi wants.
By the end of the series, one of these teams will have their win streak broken. NaVi on a 6-series win streak. Movistar Riders up on 8. Only room to stay undefeated for one of them. Pistol round slows down for a moment after this early skirmish with Simple down at Banana. And now this util goes over the A bomb site where only one man resides for NaVi.
Oh, they're wrapping
Movistar Riders looking like they want to go for a mid to B here, and that would be playing into the hands of NaVi, who are triple stacked in this side of the map. Oh my goodness, it looked like they were going to avoid danger, but instead they've gone right to it. mopoz might have opened with the first, but still tucked in at the back. Electronic and Perfecto. Perfecto making contact first is dead. They don't check for Electronic, but he's dead after one. It's Movistar taking the pistol. They walk in to a fully stacked bomb site, and they live to tell the tale.
That's one way to start the series, eh? Sneaking into it, and NaVi, despite the full stack, are just run down. mopoz with 3 kills off the P250 as well. P250 armor, always a delight on the T side, and he shows us why. Movistar, this is their map pick of the series. Their T sides have been really, really good in this tournament so far. So let's see if they can build off the back of it, or not, if NaVi will give them a quick reality check.
I'm going to ask you one thing, Hughes.
Do it.
If Movistar win this, they win in
all they're winning Cologne,
right?
Yeah. Movistar win this game,
okay,
they win Cologne.
I'm glad we're in agreement there.
Yeah. We haven't seen them versus FaZe, right? So that's obviously a big question mark for me. But, you know, considering some of the top teams in the world not even being in the tournament yet, I'm talking Cloud9, I'm talking ENCE. I think it is very much up for grabs, right? You're looking at NaVi and FaZe as the favorites.
Yeah,
Movistar did do the impossible.
Movistar have kind of been like working their way up the ladder, right? Of like the top teams, and this is very much the hardest one yet. And then I guess like the real final boss could be FaZe. Oh, it would be cool. Very sick to have seen and just been around in this part of time where we get Movistar Riders looking like this. Because these guys have been, you know, real grinders, especially some of the names in this team, floating around for a long old while now. Simple with his Deagle. First man found, he's hungry for more.
Yeah, but at the same time, good choice to give it up. 30 seconds, getting dropped a long smoke, not ideal. They ran through the long smoke in the pistol round though. However, doing it here would be a little more dicey. They're going to go up short instead. 20 seconds, a couple of well-placed headshots can go a long way. SunPayus on the balcony. Bit of range for the 5-7. Simple waits to deny the prompt, and SunPayus is not cleared. He gets some damage off. Simple peeks into the spray, and SunPayus sends one to the grave. 2-on-2, jumping through the smoke, denied by mopoz, and that plant gets down with seconds to spare. Electronic, unfortunately, is too far from this round. He can give it a go, but is there hope?
Gun for him to grab. Oh, there's a Galil boiler, but he's gone for the MAC-10. Doesn't know about the rifle, and so the swing from Pitt gonna seal the deal. mopoz with 4. He's having a really good start to this game. mopoz is super fun to watch. It has to be said. Like, he is very much the kind of wild card player of this team. If anyone was gonna smoke push you, if anyone's gonna just run some like mad aggro type beat on you, it's gonna be mopoz spitting those bars.
Mad aggro to relax / study too.
That's Kate Serrato's Spotify playlist.
Yeah, true. I think he borrowed it from Heart. Oh, more deeks down mid for Simple. Took the 5-on-4 last time, but not given that opportunity right now. couple of smokes here for NaVi to try and stall out on the B-bomb site. Simple's been heard, and oh, the MAC-10 just recovered on the spray for DaVi. Looking for 3 are the Riders. And NaVi actually peel out of the B-bomb site here after spotting that long take. Only bit left up with that one smoke as NaVi hound around in spawn. Could likely jump through this long utility. They've heard the util go down on A, though they know the take has come through. And as a result, likely the round, NaVi are just looking to get some damage on the way out.
Sticking the landing on all these conversions, even though there were definitely moments to give you pause on that journey. They've been able to do it. So 3-0 here for the Movistar Riders is as good as done. Deaths wanting to hunt these remaining players, rather, as they come in late on the long side. Some die young, some die slowly, and he is getting wrapped. So there we go, eventually dealt with. It's that 3-0 that we promised you. Now NaVi coming in with the investment. It is going to have some limitations. Simple did throw some extra money into rounds 2 and 3, so if you want that AWP, it's going to have to be dropped over. There was cash for it.
Well, Simple wants, Simple gets, as far as I'm concerned.
Because he never did see eye to eye.
That's true. Boost up for Simple. Double drops in it. That's one way to do it. Simple's passive enough that he can watch the boiler. His teammate can take middle. It's quite a nice setup here, but Movistar Riders right now are focused on B, taking Banana with a lovely flash. Bit's going to be knocked back to the bomb site. Perfecto can drop util. He has a lot of it.
See, Electronic was the one to throw them up on that boost, so I'm starting to think like this was maybe his idea. Kind of a nifty way to do it.
Talking boosts. Looking to the top of coffins, and in fact they do fall off the top of the short side. NaVi go back to the bomb site with a minute left. Choosing to fall back into a passive setup, forcing Movistar to commit, and so they shall. Back up B. Arch smoke, whether they commit with it or not is yet to be seen. It's Death's trying to sell this one hard. NaVi don't care. They've got Electronic in spawn. He can watch for this rotation, and once he deems that there's no lurker in this round, he can come back to the B bomb site. Deaths is going up short instead to kill those rotations. 30 seconds, it's all on the anchors.
Yeah, mopoz leading the charge, right? As mentioned, this is kind of the wild guy of the team. He's going to get shot in the back. They haven't cleared out Perfecto yet either, who's just being a nuisance in the back of the site. Still, only good for one. Death's dead, trying to cut down rotates. So right now, 2 versus 3 for the Movistar Riders. You would have loved Death to go 1-for-1 there, made this that much easier for these players in the post plant, but you got to play the cards you're dealt here. NaVi looking to make contact over towards Ruins, is not getting faced yet. While he's going in, the only spot left unchecked at the back of the site is Nubox, so they should be aware of this as they move in. They've spotted him over on the Ruins side. Alex with the burst. Can't go any further than that. The defuse getting held already by Electronic. He had full faith in the cover from Simple.
Yeah, Alex kind of misplays that as well. He can easily, once he got his first jiggle off, he spotted Simple in spawn. He could have peeked left side and tried to kill the diffuser. Maybe wasn't convinced he was sticking it, but that smoke was for coffins. It missed completely. So there was a massive chance for Alex to kill the diffuser and just win the round by staying alive at that point. But he re-swings back into Simple, and Simple won't miss it twice. It's a first round for NaVi taken early, but a very nice try from Movistar Riders bonus. They come in now with AKs instead of plenty. Even mid-smoke, SunPayus consider going through it, but not quite. Bits down bottom B, and he's getting burnt by the molly. Oh, perfect spam by mopoz. He started this game very strong, hasn't he?
Simple. Normally been good in this mid-fight. Will that hold true now? Yes, it will. NaVi on the receiving end of that one. Simple, even though he's mollied wide, still going to hold the line with a double. He's lived up to the hype. He done what he had to do here and has repelled this mid-take successfully. Deaths does not want to chance it continuing in towards that A play. Still too strong, too leaning here for NaVi after losing bit early on. Electronic has said, let's just stick to our guns on this one. Perfecto is bailed out by Electronic and comes back in for more. Wow. Death spammed out, and that is a lovely hold.
That went from awful to excellent in a split second, right? Getting caught with nades out, perfectly baiting Movistar riders into spawn, and that was the hope. That's why when you see those boosts come up, the player who boosts often stays in CT just to show, like, yeah, this is my protocol, I'm starting CT. Oh, you smoked me, I'm going coffins now. And so people don't check the boost as often. Got to be very careful when NaVi are peaking there.
Something that's kind of cool about, like, I think out of all the times to have Electronic transition into this leadership role, this was really like the perfect time for it in terms of like NaVi's history, right? Because it always used to have to be like, it was like Simple #1, Electronic #2. Finally, there's a huge number of candidates here of people who can step up and rise to the occasion, right? There was even like moments where Bit would overshadow some of those Electronic performances.
And it's nice because NaVi haven't had to take a hit in any sense, right? There's no like Russian-speaking in-game leaders that have been proven at the top level right now, really, that are up for grabs at least, right? Some talks were, oh, NAF needed NaVi and things like this, but just unlikely moves given the current climate. And it's nice to see NaVi don't have to take a hit in firepower to provide a capable in-game leader. He's definitely proven himself. There's still more to do. Bit chews through a double at B, and that bomb gets dropped in front of the feet of NaVi. Oh, great grenade as well over the wall. Boosting up, not going to have a chance here to do anything. SunPayus just got to deliver his death, doesn't he? And Electronic might just force it. NaVi looking to make things 3-3, level out the playing field. There it is.
And you know, just to kind of continue it one last time, one of the other things that's cool is Electronic could be someone to set like the new gold standard of someone to transfer over. If the results keep up for NaVi, if they keep looking so competitive and so, you know, like a team that you could expect to lift trophies, it would be very legitimizing, you know, because when you can, a lot of the other IGLs you kind of give examples of, if you look at like Orpas, you talk about the likes of Cadian, while Heroic haven't really won a lot of events other than in the online era, and like the Pinnacle Cup.
Apex,
I was going to say, right, is the one that when you think of like, start rifling like entry players doing that transition. But yeah, Electronic stands to have the most success from the eye test.
Goodness, he actually got behind logs. Did Bit see it? They were both blind, and mopoz
classic.
He'll take it.
He loves smoke plays, man. And he's used it to net an opening kill again for the Movistar Riders.
Call him the Spanish Alex, but not this Alex, the other one, who's not Spanish.
He's going to make that joke earlier as well.
All right, boost up is lovely. Electronic actually takes a 1 and a bit down. Alex is very low here, and he might have to go through that smoke. It's going to be mopoz instead to lurk down alongside Simples here. mopoz reads the re-aggression though. It's the timing. He just turned back, and that's when SunPayus attacks, leaving this to a B play. It's very obvious right now. That's why Simple's begun this rotation. Perfecto can call for flashes over the top of coffins, and he likely will. Drops his smoke. Instead, boost up. Simple, who wants to be set up not just with the grenades, but also with position. Perfecto runs that rotate, and again, will they fall for it? Yeah, they don't check the boost. They hear that CT player reset, and the last thing they expect is a man on top. NaVi stay that way, 4-3 in the lead ever since they've had their guns.
Slow start here for SunPayus, and he's been a real pillar of consistency within this team. You know, we were kind of wondering, it just feels like the level he set himself and the consistency at which he has good games is showing him to be a very consistent star. Now, with him being quiet early on, does kind of come with the territory of, you know, T-side Inferno to open. I hope it's not shaking his confidence too much up, because you will need him in a big way in that second half. His entry onto the scoreboard cannot come soon enough. Bit getting run out of top banana. Him and Perfecto falling back to hold this site down. They've smoked off the entrance into the B site now, throwing Simple up onto the boost. Is it going to go unchecked again? If it does, Movistar Riders are kind of asking for this. Simple allowed to rain down death from above.
Yeah.
And now it's just a formality.
And you know, this is Movistar's pick, right? And you can't really blame them. Like, NaVi have a great map pool. You're less looking at them, more looking at your own stuff, as many teams like to say. But Movistar haven't had to face the opposition of a level of NaVi on this map. They've never, well, they've played many. They have never beat a top 20 team on this map until they took on G2 earlier in the tournament. It was G2's go-to, and you know, one that they barely lost this year, only really to FaZe. And Movistar managed to, you know, beat them in against single digits. So it looked really good. That probably gave them a lot of confidence for this matchup, for this map pick in the series. But yeah, different level, definitely. They're going to have to work very hard to get a map in this series, I think. Simple and SunPayus, the new duo, not just in the hairstyle department, but also on the same site, short side. Electronic comes in off of that early B start, lobbed a lot of utility early. Molly shorts, has been playing here a lot, so trying to push him back a bit. Little do they know, he's already taken a relaxed stance back in the pit, here to win the round on an A commit. They're coming in through Archway. There's a smoke that let them go CT, but that flash, while it was good, it's only one kill for Electronic. It beckons them into spawn, but this is going to be an A ending round. They don't have banana. They don't want to go back into that unknown. 50 seconds and re-smoked. Only going to cause more problems.
Yeah, here they go. Simple playing around the pit. All right.
Eventually.
Tried to give the illusion it was clean. Might be able to stop the plant, but he is still here in the back line. Flushed out eventually. It's only mopoz left. Smoke kills are this guy's speciality, but this one's one bridge too far on the fade. Bit's going to rid us of him, and so that's 6 in a row now for this NaVi squad.
There's nothing better in Counter-Strike than a simple POV. I'm just going to say it. Like, watching him play the game, he always loves to play with his food a little bit, but you know, that one was a couple of missed shots. Even so, his aim's very, very entertaining. Whether it be his little shakes after an AWP shot or just his general crosshair placement. Oh, that was a dirty trade from Deaths, just running. But it's not enough for a round there. And yeah, Simple makes it work. Every time they've come A, he's gotten at least 2 kills. All you could ask for. Another retake for NaVi, and yeah, since these guns, NaVi have yet to give Movistar a way into a round. Finally, an AWP comes through for SunPayus, and yeah, this is the guy, if Movistar were ever going to win this series, that needs to step up and go big mode, Harry.
Yeah. Grande mode, man.
Yeah, the bigger the mode, the less medium.
Because right now, Simple is ultra picante.
Hot as it gets. Bait and switch mid, they're going to flash peek it. Movistar are taking banana though, no one here. mopoz gets burnt a lot on top banana, and NaVi are even fighting for that car area.
He's always just like doing his own thing as mopoz, isn't he? Like, just apart from the rest of the gang. He's just worlds apart, all the way up top banana.
Call this blame effing right now. He's tucked in that top B cubby waiting. NaVi shuffle over. Are they going to boost, do you think?
Eventually, it's got to get pre-fired, man. Like,
because it's clear it without even getting spotted.
It's literally a free kill if you know they're going to be playing it to an extent.
Yeah. Yeah, even NaVi know when enough's enough. Enough's enough. Singular. Oh, that's a beautiful edge shot for mopoz. Now it's only Perfecto. This is their best chance of breaking through.
Yeah, best chance they've had yet. Perfecto needing something big out of him here. Back of the site, set up by the flash. He will burn out Alex, but it's a one and done. It's not really enough. Over at Banana.
Wow.
Miss shot for SunPayus. Simple deletes him. mopoz still putting bodies in bags at the end of the day. Has kept Movistar riders in this one.
Don't stand up, Deaths, unless you want a new haircut. Double dark and no molly to clear it. This could be lovely. We're going to flash. Oh, Deaths is screwed, you think. He turns away, though. Still blinded. Can't get the random shot off this time. And they don't know about the double dark. NaVi sits in the back and he's cleared to perfection. 3 kills from Simple on the retake. And SunPayus helps out with that supportive utility. It's another round for NaVi. When will they stop?
Simple just not even AWPing, not even considering it. He's like, no, I'm taking heads off right now.
Look at this. Ugh. I mean, missed shot for SunPayus, yes, but still very quick.
It is mental, though, that he's like not even considered it, because, you know, CT side Inferno, you'd imagine if he was ever going to do it, this would be the time. And I think he is just really feeling it with this AK.
He's having fun.
And that's scary. You don't want Simple to have a good time if you're a Movistar fan. mopoz again, playing around with the smokes at Banana, gets the opener for the Movistar riders. He's doing this with terrifying consistency. A lot of these rounds are kick-started 5v4 on the back of his Banana plays. They haven't been able to find success from it in spite of that. Still yet to win a round since the pistol and the conversions.
Right, they're going to go early A though, and split 2-2 on NaVi after that pick. It's a good call for Movistar. SunPayus, he's got a clear close corner. NaVi just sees a shadow. He gets an advantage. Does he know about Electronic? He's soon to hit Molly, goes a bit deep, so Electronic is fine. It landed Graveyard. Coming out from long side, does his silencer stick out? They seem aware. They're crossing into the bomb site. Alex checks it. Electronic drops it. And a 2v5 that NaVi just have to save off position and numbers alone. Movistar Riders, it took them 7, but they finally break through in a rifle round. Thank goodness it's clean as well. Means NaVi don't have that instant reset capability by winning the follow-up. And now if Simple did want to AWP, he could drop over that AK and get it in play.
Something I've liked is the protocols for NaVi whenever they kind of go a man down. I feel like Electronic said to them, like, look, if we ever lose someone, I want us to make hero plays. I want us to try and get, like, stuck in a little bit later, whether it's for the info or for, like, some big multi-kill moment. And with that, if you are going to be the guy hero playing, just drop your nades, because that's something they do a hell of a lot now at the moment, do NaVi. They'll always throw out everything they've got before they commit to any sort of push like this. SunPayus was doing exactly that right before he tried to aggro into the apartments.
For sure, there's some very good buddy systems NaVi employ on CT sides. Already seeing a lot of that. Inferno's a great map for it, right? As you say, in 4v5s, just splitting 2-2. NaVi, not a team known for their gamble stacks. Not a team that needs to rely on gamble stacks to win rounds. So many anchors with multi-kill potential. Movistar Riders can't be a flash in the pan. Need a little bit more on this T side to rest their head on. Still running the AK is Simple. At 14 and 5, I'm all for it. SunPayus running up mid. That's a deep smoke. It lets you fight ult if you want to. SunPayus saw the trajectory and he's going to walk up off the spam. Simple hits the headshot. And immediately takes out that AWPer. Already the head-to-head between these two is much more favorable for Simple. Deaths catches SunPayus just trying to pull back into a safer setup on A. He's not allowed to though. Simple hears more and he sees more heads, so he'll take them 2, will do. And 3 in the round before he dies, leaves Electronic alone on the site.
Yeah, not even breaking a sweat yet. Now, if he does fall, there's a route to a plant for Alex. Fecto waits on the other side of the motor smoke and Electronic pushes in amongst the spam. Simple and Electronic doing all the heavy lifting of that round. Mate, I don't know. Simple's come into this one in championship form, it feels like.
In big mode?
In big mode. He's in it right now.
Yeah, has he not multi-killed around that they come to him yet? I don't think so. He's put up at least 2 every single time.
And he just keeps asking, like, drop me the AK.
Yeah.
Drop me the AK.
I mean,
I'm feeling it. Give me the AK.
No? Oh, the nades. mopoz, he's made it up, but very low and not for long. Bit just spams the smoke. That HE hit him.
I think it's a feel-good moment for Bit, actually, because he's kind of been on the receiving end of a lot of these wild mopoz plays up through Banana.
Yeah.
So nice that finally you quell that, especially because it has been a lot of smoke pushing, a lot of smoke rushing out of mopoz. Very passive A-side setup here. Almost kind of begging Movistar riders to commit to it.
Yeah, Simple was watching long. Electronic's got covered right now, but there's not really much else Simple could do from this position. Somebody will definitely be dead before Simple could save him. Movistar riders pick that B site. Finally, the AWP, its first kill, rings out on this T half, and that's drawn Electronic back. It's going to leave long open. Suddenly, this setup on Balk would have been nice, but they're going to drop back into pit instead. Moto smoke down. Death is going to play behind it. Movistar riders, 25 to go.
Yeah, SunPayus making noise in big pit, going to draw them in. Simple tucking himself away. Bait and switch going to be the answer here, hoping that SunPayus can get all the attention and Simple can get all the glory. SunPayus with the first. Bomb's going down now. Simple caught out in the pit, and SunPayus falls. He does all he can, but it's not enough. For Perfecto, rotating up through Banana. He's a long way away. You see that frustration setting into this round. Doesn't even really get a chance to play. Movistar riders up onto 5. That's the way the cookie crumbles with this one.
Yeah, that's a really nice smoke as well. We see a lot more teams do that nowadays because pit anchors will so often just be jiggling, holding a smoke for a Molotov, immediately drop it. Sometimes you see teams throw a smoke in the pit, not a molly. That was a smoke in front of the pit, which not only screws over SunPayus to not be able to fight on that A split, but you saw it wrecked Simple as well because Death was coming up through the Moto smoke, killing Electronic and Library, and then going Graveyard. So Simple couldn't get a clear shot, and that is the first time he's not multi-killed in his spot. So Movistar riders, that was their money on the line there. That would have almost certainly been a 10, if not 11 round half for NaVi if Movistar riders didn't win it, but they do, saving their bacon from being burnt.
Might have been quiet pretty much all first half, but SunPayus, a lot of impact in that round there. Lot of impact. You know, it was 4v5 till he strikes over towards that B bomb site. That was when they started to catch players shuffling around. Goes on to find his second, dealing with SunPayus, who was down in the pit, still harassing those site players. T-side AWP, not easy to get going. But he found impact with it there. Simple. First AWP for him on this CT side. Comes out right near the end of the first half.
Might just be a stand-up BXX now as well. Going back to basics, mopoz is leading the charge in. It's going to run the smoke. He swaps sides though into the Molotov, and he finds nothing from it. mopoz is still there, waiting for the time to strike. It's going to present itself. It has to. And so it's Shao. mopoz can't find more than one though. And Perfecto, who's been having trouble at the back of the site, has nowhere to move. That nade has impacted him. They're just shooting through until he's dead. SunPayus again with the AWP. Puts a kill down range, and that molly might push Electronic forward eventually. They don't realize Blind still gets the kill. Alex will trade that though. Forget the plant. You're getting fragged out. You're getting faced.
CT smoke just faded. You needed to hit that, Alex. That is a beautiful shot onto a scoped up Simple. And it's put 6 on the board for Movistar.
Yeah, I saw Alex shouting as well, trying to get hype, trying to get back in this half, and they well and truly are after a couple of massive gun rounds for Movistar riders on this T side. Very clean shots. Good for them to realize as well after Electronic gets traded, they're like, yeah, we don't have the room to plant anymore. This is a battleground. We have to take these fights, and they just double swing CT together as that smoke fades. Very nice round from the Spaniards, and now they've got their easiest one yet. NaVi broke. One rifle, one M4 at least on Simple. Couple of FAMI. Molly's going to push Bit back to the bomb site, and he just about makes it. mopoz has been right at the helm of these T-attacking rounds. Simple, put down low early. Very impactful damage through the smoke. Bit might get caught. Nades out, he goes flying! Wow. Makes it to Mars.
That's crazy.
Perfecto.
I feel like even his smoke went really high. That's wild. All right. Perfecto. Trying to hold on. That molly would be big, Alex. You're not living that one. Burnt out by the B site anchor. They're going to change their mind. NaVi G's giving them a reason to go towards A. Electronic, can he win this? If he does, that's going to throw the round through a loop. Now they've got to go back into B. SunPayus with one, but Simple lies in wait. Oh, he's playing the trigger discipline.
Boy.
Playing with his food till he knows he can have it all. There's one, there's two, and it's a 9-6 half for NaVi, closed out by Simple in style.
NaVi have flipped the big switch and entered Grande mode themselves. 9 rounds on the CT side of Inferno. It's Movistar's pick in this series, but Simple certainly came to play today. Did we have any doubts? No, not really. But SunPayus is going to have to pick his pieces back up and put them in place to win this pistol.
Well, there's the opener, NaVi G, and the boys over here in mid, collapsing on the take. Simple turns around and nails that shot. All right, all right.
Chill.
You're a little worried. You're a little worried because he's having a good game. It's only the best player in existence that you're up against here, so should be fine, right? Here he is up on short, trying to locate the whereabouts of this second man. Simple. Like a shark patrolling the waters here. He can sense you. He can feel you from miles away. Smoke in front of him. Need to follow. Knows he's going to have to get this bomb back at some point. And oh, there's the shot nailed by mopoz, who is giving us one hell of a game. Yeah. You do well to get that one back under wraps. When Simple lands a little 180 like that to put himself in the 1v2, it's always nerve-wracking. Always kind of stuck between two minds. Do you not face him all together, or do you face him both at the same time? It's terrifying, isn't it? Yeah. But they're able to keep him under lock and key there. An important pistol picked up for the Movistar Riders.
Absolutely. Still a long way to go in this series, but that is the way to start it. Pistols out now for NaVi. Deeg surrounded by Glocks, a flash for Bit. A bit of a breather for Movistar Riders, as this should be their easiest round yet. Electronic coming up through the smoke, easy peasy. Simple shoots Alex through the smoke, not so easy peasy. Dude.
That's just not even fair. Like, that wasn't even, Alex wasn't even trying to fight anybody. Alex is just on the other side of his smoke against random 1D. Cool.
I don't want to hype up this round, to be honest, but I feel like we kind of have to now. But also, surely not. No guns gifted. That M4 rather is still irretrievable at the top of B. Simple's looking for his second, but SunPayus crouched in the back of library, on top of the chair, sofa. That's a nice off angle. Put Simple's aim to his feet.
Yeah, like a chaise lounge. SunPayus still at the long side, now gets given more peeks and is mopping up these pistols. So any hope of it getting out of hand out the window there, with the execution taking place over on long. Movistar Riders 8-9. And the investment now pulling up for NaVi. They full eco there around Simple's Deeg, so they were looking to bring these guns out as early as they can.
Here we go. Warps will be in later. Aggressive banana rush for Electronic. Oh, he gets double naded. Both hit him in the face. Bit will make it there, but for how long will he live? Not much more time. mopoz. Oh, the smoke is a bit awkward, but it might bounce back and give him a way out here. Not with the boost in play. Simple over the top, takes him and tries to chase down a second. The Movistar Riders want to keep this advantage, play this crossfire. Simple is so oppressive right now, but they run through the smoke and they put them both to bed. Just SunPayus now having a bit of a stinker, and the smell continues as Movistar find a ninth. All right, we got a game on our hands.
Yeah, we really do. CT side's looking great to open up for Movistar Riders. Not only do they convert after the pistol, but they win that first rifle round, immediately giving NaVi a bit of pause in this one. Having a long out, another one of these pistol rounds before you get guns back out means that Movistar Riders might be about to move up into pole position here. Running the risk of this feeling like a one-man army for NaVi.
Yeah.
CT side, in the rounds he didn't multi-kill, they struggled to get them over the line. Now P side, Simple's the only one to have really made these rounds all that interesting. Only one to have contributed to them. On the half wall, Alex is waiting, now swinging out, fires one shot and just gets on down. You do not want to hang around up there once you've fired off that first bullet. It's a nasty little angle to try and face those jiggling Deegs on. So they fall back into the site. SunPayus still late lurking out towards Boiler, while the rest of NaVi are grouping for this B play. They've smoked off CT, they want to go, and they want to go now.
Couple of kills, couple of entries into the bomb site, and now guns to be picked up by NaVi. This could get very, very weird, very, very quickly. Perfecto's got one flash, try and force one more engagement. Simple fakes across, goes back to Pool. He's committed, but he has armor. SunPayus stuck a banana with no one coming from his side. They're all on CT. He can get that info. It's risky, but once he does, he can force his team in the bomb site. He's been smoked off. He might just have to play close to it so he can run through. Perfecto's going to flash him into spawn. Simple playing for that contact on Coffin. There's two coming from this side, but he can't put up anything. And now it's just the pistol in the middle of the open, overwhelmed as well. Just enough time for the defuse. Puts the lead in the palms of the Riders. 10 first found on that retake. A very nice eco for NaVi where they find 3 kills, they get a bomb plant, but rounds are what matters, and Movistar Riders are piecing them together. It has felt like a one-man army though. It really has, I'll say it. Simple 23 and 12. Next best is Electronic.
And I mean, also, like early on, you had a sleepy SunPayus to open up.
Yeah,
he was,
not anymore.
I think he was like 1 and 7 in this one. Now sat 12 and 12. That's one hell of a recovery arc.
He might have been like 1 and 10.
Yeah, I thought it was even worse. I just didn't want to commit to it.
I'm committing to it.
All right,
Yeah.
here we go.
Open apps.
SunPayus looking to have some success with the big green. Weapon of choice scoped in. It's terrifying that he's capable of a turnaround like this, man. You've been struggling early on, and
Oh, the timing.
now you're really starting to feel it all over again. NaVi opens this one up. SunPayus lurks have not been accomplishing much here for NaVi. No chance at trading that one out either. Smoke it long, does keep deaths off the angle. Blocks off this flow of info from middle. And they've lobbed over the long smoke, making it look like they want to try and split this B bomb site through CT.
No banana though, it will just have to end A here for NaVi unless they want to, you know, 4-man run the spawn. And not really the time for it at this point. Utility is mostly out. SunPayus re-aggressing. Electronic has to hit this quick, and he sees the shadow, but he can't get the kill. Smoke on Arch. Bit is running it, trying to get this kill deep into the pit. Bit can't connect, and NaVi is stalling him like a savior. Death's traded after 1, but Simple so low, he should be a dead man here. And SunPayus has the cross into the site. There is no saving this one for Perfecto. 1v4, no time to do it. SunPayus back of the bomb site, and even with this kill, the plant has to come as well. SunPayus buys enough time and closes it for Movistar. 11 to 9, and yeah, that massive recovery arc for SunPayus continues as he is now up 14 to 12. And Movistar are in control of this game. It felt like the one-man army was enough on that defending side, right? With simple multi-killing every single round, enough that NaVi could retake in 2v2s. It was fine, but now it's getting slightly problematic. We need a hero. We need an entry man. We need a can opener. Because NaVi cannot afford to lose this matchup.
It's always wild though when a team is doing something like this. When you look at Movistar, right? Like, if you went back even 3 months ago, there would have been no expectations on this team in a matchup like this, right? And now, in very recent memory, they've gone on a real tear. They've really come into their own. And so it's one that you can end up feeling apprehensive for if you're NaVi. You kind of seen them take down all these other teams on this come up. And these guys have been around for a while. They've seen stuff like this happen before, and you don't want to be next on their list. That might end up being the case.
Molly bounced. Not how Perfecto wanted it to, and slows him down a banana, but he's not getting contested. The AWP is on short side. Movistar play inside of the B site. SunPayus maybe giving a quick kill to SunPayus. Doesn't dodge the flash, but he holds his nerve. Can be scary. You want to shoot, but saves his shot for a rainy day. SunPayus v Simple, a fight that was earlier being won by Simple. Now drawn into question. Orb moving in. Simple's gonna get tagged. scared off, perhaps. NaVi don't have an AWP to play with in response, but they do want this A site where there are only 2 CTs left. This is NaVi's best bet. They kind of have to win this round looking at the setup. Movistar are committed. They're watching the arch trap from CT spawn from that B bomb site. NaVi have a 5-on-2 right now. They've got to take it clean. Oh,
They're
no.
getting pushed down banana. Perfecto is going back. Oh.
Did he hear it?
I don't know.
He's
looking. He's looking. It looks like he heard something. Yeah, he knows about this one, but it doesn't matter. Still dead. 15 seconds. SunPayus with the flick, going back in for even more. And now he knows 1 kill on the right man could win the round for Movistar. Electronic's going to get rid of him, but the bomb is dropped at shore. Electronic cannot win the round. This one sails on by NaVi. And they even look to find him after time. He's going to get out with the gun at least. But it's a Movistar round through and through. 12-9 up.
That was a 2v4 on the bomb site. Yeah, okay, this flank comes in. That puts a lot of pressure on NaVi in catching Perfecto. But Simple, who is low from the AWP, resets to Apps. He gets flick shot. And then Movistar, with a 2v4 on the bomb site, are able to just hold it to perfection. Electronic was so scared of the pit smoke. That was something his teammate threw. That was one they just lobbed in that we talked about earlier. You know, instead of mollying pit, smoke it, so the CTs can't really fight. And often they hide inside of it. They don't swing out. They just want to buy time and play for a retake. But yeah, NaVi right now getting a little bit shattered in the late game. 12-9. Keep in mind, this is about skipping a whole stage match. In some sense, you could argue, like, yeah, you know, the draw is one thing, but like NaVi, the more stage matches we get from them, the better. For Movistar, the deeper they are in the tournament, the better. You know, like, what's the point I'm trying to make? NaVi are going to make a deep run in the playoffs, almost certainly, you'd think, unless they run into FaZe early on, which could happen.
Yeah, especially if NaVi lose and FaZe win.
Yeah,
that becomes very likely. Yeah.
But for Movistar, like, yeah, just an even deeper tournament run from an unexpected team to be making it this far. Semi-finals would be unbelievable, but this is only one map, Harry. It is their pick, at least. But I am a little worried about like the depth of NaVi right now with just this one-man army. Simple's cooling off in this T side, getting AWP'd. Yeah, that danger of FaZe favourites against Astralis should win, and NaVi, if they were to lose, those playoffs get a little bit shaky, a little bit scary. We might not get that FaZe NaVi final. We're very early. We're very far away from that fact, but it is on the tip of my tongue. NaVi need to lick their lips and chow down into this B bomb site, though. However, this perfectly timed rotation of SunPayus is here.
Yeah, nails that opener. This fight between him and Simple, you said it earlier, was routinely getting won by Simple. Well, now it's starting to go the other way, in a big way at that. Electronic will snuff out one of these B players, but there's still 2 more to fill that hole, to fill the void. Trying to chase SunPayus down is Electronic. To the AK now, getting this reload off. No, he's out with the Deagle. Looking for a gun. He wanted to try and throw the AWP out of the map, make it expensive. In doing so, it lets Alex mop him up and deal with him easily. So 13 for Movistar. Money's here for NaVi, but if they don't win this one, if this one doesn't go their way, Movistar will be eyeing up Inferno as a map locked in their favor.
Yeah, and something we always talk about is that second map, NaVi's pick Mirage. Favorites picking Mirage. You see them lose it fairly often. NaVi did it against Mouse earlier in the tournament, losing their map pick Mirage in a BO3 that they did win, but it's very scary if NaVi were to go down in the series 0-1 going into that. What can be a very 50-50 map at times. Fast B rush through the Molotov. They don't smoke it off. They take some damage on the way in, and these M4s are shredding them right now. mopoz is even going to come through the smoke. Oh, jump shot by Perfecto. Maybe there's still hope.
Yeah, but this wraparound, man, it pretty much seals the deal. Simple wasn't ready for it. That's clean for Perfecto. He's out of ammo and everything he's got, and that gun has 1 bullet in it. What are the odds, man? What are the odds? Okay, he's reloaded 3 guns now. Finally, he's armed, he's dangerous. And he is at 5 HP. Stray bullet would deal with him here. Deaths and NaVi, they're not rushing this. They know that he's under pressure. He's got to get this bomb down. He can't hide at the back of the site forever. And so they welcome him to plant. They say, just try it, man. Try and creep out. Try to face the guy at ruins. You know what's going to happen as soon as you do? That's when Deaths is going to swing and trade it. This is an unwinnable 1v2. At least it's meant to be. And with that swing, there's the deal sealed. 14 for the Movistar Riders. Gets a little close towards the end, but close ain't going to cut it for NaVi here. Their last tack timeout called on in. Both blades getting vocal, getting involved.
Yeah, Movistar Riders are licking stamps just to send a message to NaVi. NaVi are licking stamps because it's the only sustenance they can get in this series. This is very scary. 14-9. And they'll look into the viewer's room at home. Can NaVi dig deep and do the undoable you'd like to think of this scoreline? It's been such a clean CT side, considering as soon as NaVi got onto the rifles, things looked up initially. That was very short-lived. While their CT side was stonking, so's been Movistar. Flawless in this half so far. 8 in a row. Perfecto up top B. Bit of a gamble. Mopoz alone at the B bomb site right now. Going to move back 4 to A. They've seen a couple of BXX, both converted by Movistar, so expecting NaVi won't try and hit this site again. Will the read pay off? SunPayus going back to B. Got to grab the bomb on the way though. Could leave a player to late lurk long. Electronic, that might be his call, either to stop mid-aggression on a flank or to come in backstab. 50 seconds, NaVi seem uncertain. They've got 1 smoke, 2 flashes and a Molotov to make this happen. That's not the recipe for a B hit. And Electronic's dead in mid, that lurk goes nowhere. There's a second man to do it, but he's announcing his presence. SunPayus will back up, go towards this B bomb site, but Movistar Riders, they've given up the site. They're playing the boost to taste NaVi's own medicine, and look at this spawn crossfire. Even though the smoke's gonna come down, we're gonna have 3 players shooting through the smoke.
Yeah, mopoz isn't even playing for early contact. He's waiting for them to cross on in and just deny them as they jump up from pool. It's perfect for mopoz, who rains death down over the top of that smoke. SunPayus dead after 1, and 15 for the Movistar Riders. Flawless CT half. NaVi yet to make a dent in this one.
Dude, mopoz is just, he's having quite a game right now. He's 10-4 in these opening fights right now. 4 multi-kill rounds. It felt like it was falling on dead ears on the T side with so many of his entries up B onto bit. But right now, his team, they're pulling up behind him.
I mean, that's the thing, like, mopoz might have been spearheading that first half. He might have been like the one guy really standing tall above the rest, trying his hardest. But as the game's gone on, his team have come alive around him. He's still giving us these big performances, still giving us these big multi-kill moments. And now he's got that shining star supporting cast around him. Simple knows that someone's got to make a difference, and why shouldn't it be him? Up against 15. Nothing to lose anymore. Simple has opened up with a B pick.
NaVi saving strats for the quarterfinals or the Iberian era. Which one is it? 3 kills away from their map pick, cleanly taken with a flawless 10-round streak on the CT side. This would be something else for Movistar Riders. We've already talked about the confidence levels like just being massively built off the back of winning Valencia. Not just doing it on home soil, they want to do it in the Laxus as well. they're already guaranteed a spot there. They want a first-class flight through the smoke with a flash. mopoz, he started it. He's here to end it as well. 2 left up for NaVi. The bomb can get down just about, but Movistar are here to close the net.
Yeah, they haven't really been panicky in these retakes. They're going to hold the line with SunPayus' AWP, wait for the rest of the gang to join him. Firing it off a little soon. SunPayus is wider on the angle. Deaths didn't understand that, and SunPayus has torn down these 2 retaking players. NaVi's been spotted now as well. And even though he's done damage, he's in a world of hurt. 1v2. It's good. Smoke on the bomb. Taps it out to bait this spam. SunPayus dead. Just Electronic left to beat, and NaVi's gonna find him. 1v2 to do it, ending it in style. Movistar lock in their map pick. 16-9, flawless CT side. NaVi, eat your heart out.
That's a tilter.